Nah, it was the old school shop that happened to be on the way to the library. Oh, okay, okay. But still, for them to make that, that's kind of impressive. Nice, Cyberknight's doing it. Glass bottles, all the good stuff. Crush, Big Red, Mr. Pibb. Nice, nice. Wow, it sounds like they didn't carry the mainstream brand. Feels bad, man. Get out! We're waiting for the betas to get out. It's flying. Come on, dude, fly out of there. Cyberknight is on his way. He's making his way downtown, dude. Oh, they're out. Lock the doors. Nice, we did it. Alright, so he's going to be able to safely scoop out the uranium. Do we have any Europeans in chat? Oh, come on. You can't breathe? Oh, oxygen's right here. Nice. I'm curious. Can anyone explain to me why the soft drinks that you guys have over there is in different sizes? Nice. We just got sweeter than honey. Mine uranium without getting stabbed. Good stuff. We did it, boys. Now we just gotta have it carried back home. So we gotta wait for that. He's not trapped. That's gotta be a meme. He's grabbing uranium. I've never been a Coca-Cola or Pepsi drinker. Huh. Wait. So, is it out of preference? Or is it more so you just, you know, not a fan of the taste? Sounds healthy and un-American. Dude, cola is a staple over here, man. It really is. Cola is a staple. Just not a fan. That's perfectly fine. That's fine. Everyone has their taste preferences. And I want to say that how many of you had, as a kid, one of your, I guess, parents, like, give you cola as a drink when you were young? I hate to say it, but I feel like whoever raised you helped to make it worse. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's like, because of them, you have this craving for cola now. I stick with Sprite, dude. You know what hits, dude? I thought it was a meme, right? I really did think it was a meme, but there's this thing where people go, man, have you ever gone to McDonald's and get Sprite from there? It tastes a lot different. It's a little bit sweeter, a little bit extra carbonated. And dude, Sprite from McDonald's is delicious. It actually is amazing. I'm a 7-Up fan or Sierra Miss. I could appreciate that. I too enjoy the Sprite. I stick with Sprite usually. I had beer. I see a big onion. What kind of beer did you have today, man? I get smaller cans or bottles because I literally can't have any soda drinks when they're no longer bubbly. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, the carbonation. I like that too. Carbonation is said to supposed to help your stomach settle if you have like issues with it. And I believe it. I have had GERD since I was 13. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm down with all the clear drinks. Not bad, not bad. McDonald's, Fanta, Cola, Sprite are made differently. Really? I've always taken Sprite every time after watching Pulp Fiction. Normally I prefer Cola. I see you over there. Wait. So back to the original question. Can anyone explain why Europe has different bottle sizes than what we have in America? Like, don't you guys have like 1.5 liters as one of your big bottles? Like over here, we have 2-liter bottles. Or something like that? Like, isn't the soda sizes a little bit different over there? McDonald's literally has concentrated drinks mixed with soda. That's why it tastes differently. Okay. Also tastes different from place to place. Yeah, the ratio adjustment, that's a thing. I don't know, metric versus whatever the shit we use here. I see you over there. Face for radio. You make the assumption. Well, no, actually, I didn't know. Well, no. Here's the logic. I didn't know if it is the same. I just know that it's different. So maybe if it is different, like maybe there's a different logic that goes into it. But honestly, that's what I'm curious about. Like, why is it different from how we have it over here in America? And I guess the only one I've seen is like the 1.5 liter bottle, which is different from we have the 2 liter and 1 liter over here. Well, we also have the 125 like TJ does. But it's 2 liter, 125, and then it's just cans. The other bottles, like the 20 ounce, 32 ounce, that's only sold at like gas stations. But do you know the reasoning for it? I'm sorry for assuming, but could you guys explain to me why it's like that? I'm curious, man, because it's like, as a manufacturer, you would want everything to be the same so it's cheaper. You don't need to make a new bottle, you don't need the extra equipment, things like that. Everything ships a lot easier on the pallets, everything it's like the same. $3.30 a pint? That's a good question. We have 2.5 liter cola. Oh, what? Dude, that's more than us in America. Yeah, actually, you know what? I've seen a 3 liter bottle before. I'm sorry, man. I've seen a 3 liter bottle, but it's never with like the main companies like Pepsi or Coke. It's like Shasta. Shasta 3 liters. Most producers distribute their stuff in Europe in a couple of country groups. Okay. But why the size difference? I would imagine it's like a regional thing, right? Like you guys maybe have a preference for a certain reason, or is it conversions? I bet 2.25 3-liter bottles run out of carbonation real fast. They do, XKs, they do. The 3-liter ones I get, it's only because it's really cheap, but you're exactly right. It's after exactly 1 day. Exactly 1 day. You can just pour 1 cup out of it and close it, but after that 1 day, it's gone, dude. And it just becomes flat soda. It feels bad, man. Yeah, we like your drink as big as possible. Yeah, man. Only way to do it. 1 liter, 1.5, 1.75. I've never seen that. 2 liter, 2.5. Okay, okay. So is that a conversion thing? Like, it seems so weird that us here in America, we have the 1.25 liter and the 2 liter. We don't have anything of the in-betweens over here. Even when the 1.25 came out, it was kind of weird. Oh, that's a handle. The 1.75. Oh, I didn't know that. That's actually how a handle converts. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's time to go. It's time to go, boys. Going back home. We're going home, right? Yeah, we are. Just want to make sure. The tastiest Coca-Cola I had was Uzbekistan country, mid-Asia. It's because of the clear water there. Also glass bottle. I've never been there, but we have the Coca-Cola World over here. Have you guys heard about that? It's like a place that's not really a theme park. I guess you could say Coca-Cola tried to make a theme park, but it didn't really pan out. But it's like a place where you could try like all the Coca-Cola flavors, all the Coca-Cola products. I believe they have like everything there. No, man. I gotta go to Uzbekistan and then try the Coca-Cola world. Try to see if there's a difference, man. $1.75 is half gallon. Is that actually a half gallon? Is that actually a half gallon? Interesting. There's probably very good reasons why producers make things the way they do. They probably spend a ridiculous amount of time on such analysis that we should probably never know. See, that's why I'm curious, though. Like, what's the train of thought? Why? Why do something like that? That's kind of what Nuka World did in Fallout Space off of. I heard it's pretty cool. They have, like, a machine that shoots out the Coca-Cola and it flies in the air. And it's like a controlled shot. It's kind of like a water fountain. If you guys have seen those, that's like the water features shoot into each other. And then what happens is that, you know, it just makes like a cool, like, oh, they're just passing the water around. Because they'll do it in a certain order. They have that for Coca-Cola machines. I hear that's pretty tight. Because they'll shoot it right into your cup, kind of a thing. Dude, how come he doesn't want to plant? On the last tile. Come on, Mr. Pip, you could do it. There's no plants nearby, right? Oxygen's in grams, seeds right there. I think he'll do it. We just gotta give him some time. My man's back. My man is back. Okay, nice. So that means we should be close on setting up the research reactor. I will have a mesh tile here, and then solid tiles. And then my rad bolts are going to be on the right side. So the radiation, we'll have it like this. I'll probably just do 4, because that's 1 conductive wire. Distance from the seeds too far? Is that a thing? I've never ran into that issue. Wait, hold up. But that's where my seeds have always been. You see my bins right here? That's where my seeds have always been. Feels weird, man. I have faith in the pit. Market analysis, consumer preference, etc. That's interesting. That is interesting. That it's actually worthwhile to invest into making different bottle sizes. Just to appeal to the region. Governments care about health in some countries as we have smaller portions of drinks and meals. Oh, you know what that reminds me? Doesn't certain parts of Europe have something called a sugar tax? That's a thing, right? We don't have that in America. Man, we just eat all the sugar. Don't you guys have sugar tax? Maybe that plays into it, and the size. Maybe that's why. Maybe, yeah, man. You guys are coming in, man, with ideas. Check plant overlay, maybe plant behind the neutronium. Oh, God. Is that possible? Is that possible? A plant behind the neutronium? Dude, you scared me, man. Because I have no way of actually dealing with that. Actually no way of dealing with that. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for it. Oh, he's going for it. Let's go. Planting the seed. RNG. Oh, and he ate the seed. Okay, maybe the seed's too far. He walked up to it and didn't want to put it there anymore. Alright, man. We're going to move the seed. Feels bad. Could be the case. They only walk a certain distance. Yeah, some countries hate freedom. Lol. We like our drinks large and in charge. I see you over there, man. Let me make this sweep only, so we don't have like a bunch of people delivering seeds. Sugar tax, no, but stickers say a lot of sugar or a lot of salt. Wait. Wasn't there a sugar tax? Wasn't there a sugar tax? I believe I've heard of such a thing. Maybe it's not in all European countries, but I remember that existed somewhere. I once had a plant behind a natural tile, driven me crazy why the pip's not planting, and it was a nosh bean behind rust. Oh man, that's kind of crazy. That's honestly kind of crazy, man. That the game will actually allow a plant that's either buried or behind a tile to still actually count as a plant. That's pretty wild. Oh, the temp, it's cold, boys. It's finally cold. We did it. We just need to bring it to -10 now. I'm actually going to bring it to -20. And that's due to the fact that it's taking forever to actually hit -10. The stickers, though. Yo, man, I see that. I see that. EU does try to limit the amount of plastic used for bottles. However, Coca-Cola just pays the fines. See, that's the thing. It's at a point where some industries are just too large. And, like, any type of fine is... Like, I hate to say this. They need to make fines percentage-based. I hate to say that, but they need to. Because the moment that happens, all the big companies are actually going to be scared. Yeah, it's true, like, companies like Apple, right? Like, they could do a lot of sketchy stuff and they'll just pay for it. Because it outweighs the sales, like, outweigh the costs, right? And all the penalty that happens. Nice, we got the last one. So, that's all good. They figured it would cost them more to switch their manufacturing. It would never happen, too much money involved in lobbying. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. How would you feel, Phase for Radio? There's one thing that I thought was a really good suggestion. So in politics, one of the things is lobbying, right? It's one of the popular things that a lot of, companies do in order for you to get the rules and regulations in your favor, right? As much as we hate it, it happens. So instead of going against lobbying, someone made a great idea. You guys know how when you guys play soccer, play football, the players on the field, they're wearing a jersey, and the jersey has logos on there of the companies that sponsor them, right? And because of that, they get a small space on the jersey to represent. What if politicians had to do that? They had to wear either a suit jacket, something on the outside layer, and they have to have it on, that has the logo of every company that's lobbying, that they stand for. And they have to wear it every time they're in public. And, if they're public speaking or whatever, right? You could see that, oh, look at that. He has a big logo of ExxonMobil, the gas company. And he wants to cut taxes on gas. I mean, we could see it clear as day at that point. And it's like, hey, we know not to vote for this guy. Because he's getting paid to do that, right? So how would that work? Because I heard that idea. I was like, you know what? That's kind of insane, but it's at the same time, I feel like it would work. It would work, right? Because it's like, you make it so that the politicians get fines and not the lobbying companies. And politicians never have that much money. Even then, like the ones that have been doing it for a while and have been getting a lot of under the table stuff, them losing like 50 grand or something like that, that's a lot to them. So I feel like, I mean, I don't know what you have to do to get something like that implemented. Like, who do you have to talk to? Like, what else you have to have that idea? But it's like, sometimes, man, the best solution is not to directly tackle the problem that is what you believe is the source. But instead, you can convert that, allow it to happen, but just have, like, a weird, different consequence. Because it's like, oh, lobbying's bad. Let's just take out lobbying. It's like, no. Just make sure people know. It's like, well, it's kind of there, right? Right? It's public knowledge to a certain degree, but then they make it just very hard to find the public knowledge. So at that point, it's like, just kind of just let everyone know what a shirt. I feel like at that point, though, it would change up politics drastically. And then it's like, you would need the big countries to do that for the other countries to kind of watch and see if they want to adopt that principle. And then the moment that actually picks up traction, I feel like it's going to be a worldwide thing. Because it's very fair for the people. Not for the politicians, though. But it's very fair for the people. And I feel like if you're a citizen and not a politician, why wouldn't you approve of something like that, right? I don't know. At that point, it's just, you know, making sure it gets into motion. So that something like that can be implemented. Who knows, though? Who knows? As a genius, hope the idea comes to life one day. Stop the double standard BS. I know, right? That's a great idea. I just wonder if anyone's ever mentioned it to the people higher up on the totem poles. Bring the problems into light. Yeah. That'd be, that way you know where they're coming from. And it's like, anyone that goes against it, isn't it also clear as day that they're hiding something? Right? Like, oh, I don't like that. What don't you like about the idea? Oh, I like to have my secrets? Question mark? Like, oh, yeah, that's kind of sketchy, man. I'm not a fan of that. You need to have your secrets? I don't know, man. But that's just a thought, you know? Alright, so we're gonna need to... Oh, yeah. I need my solar panels. I could put my solar panels here. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't even think about that. That way I don't have to use ladders. Alright, so solar panels. Oh, wait. No, it should be fine. I could just build a battery bank in the bottom. Yeah. I can just build it on the left side. I'm actually not too worried about that. So... solar panel here. Alright, so I need to do... That doesn't work. So it's these two. And then we do every other from that. And then we'll reduce the ladders, and then we'll put solar panels there instead. We need to vote that in. Oh wait, I see Ludiscus. I see you over there. That's the real life struggles right there, man. There we go. Now we could remove the outside one at a time. Oh, I was so close. Alright, so we would have 1, 2, and then 3. So the solar panels being here doubles as a walking place, and I don't really need the radiation to shine farther than that. Aw, come on, dude. You were right there. Don't you hate it when a dupe does that? They could have finished the job for you, but they chose not to. That's the worst feeling, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's 7 tiles. And then we'll have our rockets on this side. We shouldn't need too many. We should be able to fill it up here. That way I could just send all the rad bolts underneath the solar panels and shoot that way. Now, how much lux do I have? Oh, God. I don't think I'm ever gonna have enough power. The infamous floating reactor, sometimes we gotta cheese it, man. You know how it is, Uglarvis. Sometimes it's all about the cheese. Tile, double airflow. If the game allows it, it's fair. That's good. That's true. Which means infinite pressure is totally fair. Infinite pressure is totally fair. Do we have anyone in chat that plays purely no exploits? I'm curious. Because if you do, you're part of a dying breed. I feel like almost everyone I know plays with some of the exploits. And I do too. Nothing wrong with it. Until you saw my stream, you didn't know about the exploits, yo. there's a couple exploits that I don't want to show you guys. I hate to say that. I really don't. And it's because, oh man, some of those exploits are wild. I recently started using the infinite storage. Before, though, I just used the bigger capacity mod. Oh, I feel you with that. I know a lot of people that use the bigger capacity mod for the storage bins. See, I still just hated the idea that the storage bins were minus decor. I honestly wish if this was not minus decor, it would be used a lot more often. Like, honestly, if they made the storage bin something that could float, like the receptacle right here. You guys know how you could build a receptacle floating in the air and it's fine? They need to make the storage bin like that, and also remove the decor penalty. If they do that, I feel like storage bins become a little bit more balanced. In the sense that more people would want to use them. That's in my opinion, though. What's going on, Silent One? How are you? How was the Thursdays, man? Hope you're doing well. I started using the infinite gas and infinite storage after 1,000 hours, 1,100 hours played recently. Oh, I see you over there. I see you, I see you. Has gameplay changed for you, Naruin? Ever since you've started utilizing those type of things? Oh, I still need a critter drop-off here. I didn't think about it. But I actually do. Alright, so it's cold enough now. So, ladder time. Move that. This is going to be... they don't allow seeds to be put into the bin. I forget. I gotta actually build a refrigerator. Feels bad. So, we gotta build a fridge. It's very convenient, and I just don't have so much place and material in recent game. It's nice, man. Especially when the DLC came out, and you took away so much of your space. Like, your buildable room anymore. Like, you don't have room to build a lot of, like, big builds anymore. So because of that, yeah, man, the infinite storage, very convenient. Oh, I was trying to do the, okay, so Radbolt, what was the, engine limit on this? Is it 20? Maximum height 20, okay. So that's included the rocket. So it's technically here. Alright, we'll go 2 tiles down. So we'll go for there. And then 1, 2, 3. I'm doing 3 tiles because I might melt my ladders. That's actually a thing, so. We're gonna have obsidian there. And then we'll do... I don't need the telescope anymore, so that should be fine. I recently started using the build-it-in method, and honestly, I think the only issue with that is you have to have space issues. That's true. The space... If you're playing on Classic Start, it's not usually a big problem. Never saw Sleetweed in bonus package, so if it all goes wrong, I'm doomed. Sleetweed rot. Technically... You could get it from another asteroid. Technically. Building in method. Yo, X-Cage, could you elaborate on that? Enough height clearance? Yeah, we do. So my rocket engine is only 20 tiles, and this is 22 tiles, so I should be fine. Because the engine is part of the clearance height. It's not additional. So it should be okay. And then that way, when I generate my rad bolts, it shoots pretty well. Oh, do you do the pedestal thing with the tables? That's a popular one. where you have your pedestal right behind your meal tables. I've seen that one as well. So it's kind of like a weird, like... No, I do bottle spillers. Sensor and cookers. Interesting. So... Door in tiles. Sensors and cookers. Doors and tiles. I feel like the benefits would be so marginal, though. Like, does it really save you that much space? Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. And you do that by lag, right, X-Cage? It's kind of like the overlapping strat. When you overlap the buildings. Yeah, lol. I could build 2 sensors in a bottle spiller and a wall. All in one pitcher pump space. Yeah, overlap. Okay. So that's what he's talking about. If you guys didn't know, there's a weird exploit if you're lagging. So one of the easier ones to do it on is if you go into the game, and you know how you have the autosave frequency? Basically, you could drag it by holding down, I think it's shift or something, and do something like that. And then when your dupes build the buildings, they overlap. So the game actually doesn't have a check that tells you, oh, you can't use the building because it's overlapping. So you can actually just use all the buildings that's overlapped. I see you over there. That's called building in? I didn't know someone actually named it. And my kitty cat's awake. He wants his head rubs. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't think that's worthwhile. Not lagging. When you build tile, destroy a tile. While tile is destroyed, you queue 2 buildings. Interesting. Interesting. So is there... Ah, I see. Dude, X-Cage, man. You gotta patent the method. You gotta patent the method and make a YouTube video about it. You gotta let the people know, man. You gotta let people know. Wait, so it's like that? There we go. Got to face down. Now, the rad bolts. If you guys are not familiar with the rad bolts, the best thing to do with this is to use prime numbers. Because prime numbers are numbers that the game is not able to basically calculate at the same time. I use rad bolt crushing method to spread radiation, basically free rad. Rad bolt crushing. I have no idea what rad bolt crushing is. So it collides with the tile. Yeah. Yeah. Is that net positive? That is actually net positive? I've never actually tried that. I always assumed that it wasn't. Oh, I have 2 at 103. 107, 117, 103, 113. Nice. It's insanely net positive if built correctly. Dude, that must cost a lot of power. I'm not gonna lie. That must cost a lot of power. Technically, couldn't you do the same thing with the beta hives? Every time they're lit up like that, they're pulsating radiation. Right? So it's kind of like using the same feature with the rat pulse on the beta hives. This goes to the right. I'm actually not going to generate yet. We're just going to have this kind of there. And then I need some more solar power at the bottom. Alright, so we need that. And then I need to make a battery bank here. Dude, X-Cage is all about the exploit. He really is. I bet you X-Cage used to speedrun Kappa. That's almost power-free. No, the rad bolts require power, though, don't they? Unless you're gonna be like, oh no, we don't need power anymore. It's gonna come in with the big exploits, man. Nah, man. Nothing wrong with being a speedrunner. What's wrong with being a speedrunner? I'm just saying, man. He's about that life. Oh, yeah. I had to put the sleet wheat in here. This is priority and then sleet wheat grain. Yeah, technically, if you ever run out of sleet wheat, you're kind of screwed. I hate to say that. Oh, it's in here? Alright, I am going to take one of these. There we go. And then we do not allow duplicates to bring that in anymore. So we have sleet wheat over here. 40 of them. Nice. And then we will drop that off here. Rat bolts require power to absorb the rat, but since you crush it in a radius in 10 seconds, thousands, it almost instantly charges the other rat generators, which in turn shoot faster, which in turn charge other rat bolt gens faster. Oh, what? I didn't know that was a thing. I want to say no, Silent One, because I'm not big enough of a streamer to not get penalized by that. If I was like a partner, I could argue my way out of it, but I'm not, so I don't want to get slapped on the wrist. I didn't know, though. That's interesting. That they're going to be doing another launch. I don't know if there is, but if there is a penalty, I don't want to have a permanent strike on my account. Wait, so X-Cage requires power to absorb the rat. Yes, since you crush it in a radius in 10 seconds of thousands, it almost instantly charges the other rat generators. I feel like I gotta see the setup, because I'm thinking about how the rad bolts work, and I'm thinking like, I'm not understanding certain parts of that build. Tens of thousands and not 10 seconds. Tens of thousands. I'll send you the video. I'll watch that after stream, X-Cage. Appreciate that. I gotta check that out. That's some weird strats, man. I see you over there. Alright, so we're gonna, you know, have our solar panel over here. One of the things we're gonna want is... Sleet wheat, we gotta move that really quick. Take this pip. He's gonna die in 3 cycles. Alright, cancel that. Oh, we'll take this guy instead. That one is off. This one is off. This one's priority 9. And then I need ladders here. Then we will move that here as well. One of them has the pip. Oh, what a bad spot. Someone get this guy. He's stuck on the ladder. Alright. It's being planted. Can't be mad. Gotta move the pip in. It's cold enough, right? Yeah, we're gonna be fine. So, when do pips die? Minus 30. That's fine. Grubs are at minus 30. Okay, so they won't die. I'm gonna lower this to minus 15, dude. I don't want them to accidentally get wrecked. Good ethanol, good ethanol. So we will have sweep only, sleet wheat. And do I have any more? Ugh. There's no more in here. Alright, we'll wait for, wait. Ah, I could sweep this and lower this down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 11. So I'll put 12 in here. And we'll sweep this layer. Yeah. So they'll sweep part of that to here, and then they'll be able to use that for that row still. Turn that off, and then we need to bring another pip. 22, that's not bad. Alright. So this still needs power. We'll actually have to connect that. That's probably gonna have to connect from this wire then. Eventually we'll have to use this, and it looks like we are. So I should be able to just go straight down. Oh, I'm gonna power a fridge. I'm not too worried about that. This comes out here. And we'll go down the fish tank. Shouldn't be too bad. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, so that's actually down. So, 2 tiles, 2 tiles. Mine out these tiles. Oh, it actually doesn't matter. It's just that tile. And then I probably want to take randomly these 2 tiles. Is the goal here terraforming or just mining resources? Okay, so the goal is, if you're wondering, we're trying to do these objectives, which is Home Sweet Home, Great Escape, and Cosmic Archaeology. One of the things that we have to do in the Great Escape is we have to build this rocket. And once this rocket is built, we need to start exploring the star map. Now, the thing about the star map is that it's going to have something called the temporal tear. And it's going to be in a random location. We have to be able to explore far distances. And one of the things we need to establish is food. And the only food we could actually build is something called berry sludge. The reason why this is the only food that we should use is because of the never spoiling. So if I'm on a long rocket trip that's like 20, 30 cycles because of the travel distance, I'm not worried about food. So I'm trying to actually make this item. Now this item, the berry sludge, is going to be, we're going to have part of the ingredients grown in this farm. And that's actually what we're doing right now. We made the farm, we chilled the temperature down to minus, because the food we're growing is this, the sleet wheat. And this requires a minus 55 to a 5-degree temperature range. So I'm trying to grow this food so that we could have it growing steadily here. And then we're going to grow the other component next. And we're going to cook the food on the micro musher, the berry sludge. So with the next thing we're going to need is something called bristleberries. So that's going to be the goal for now. We're going to be trying to get a specific food type while also trying to maintain the colony. So we have to provide oxygen. And I also needed more power. So I needed to plant more trees because burning the trees. Well, not burning it. I'm taking the trees and distilling it to make ethanol. The ethanol gets used to burn off at the petroleum generators. So that's how I'm generating my power. So the goal is that we have to prep for space, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. Now, the reason why I flew out to the other planet right here, in order to grab the uranium from the hive, is because I need to fuel something called a research reactor. This reactor, the research reactor, is a reactor that feeds off of a resource known as enriched uranium. So this is the only way for me to steadily and very quickly start charging up my Radbolt engine. So that's going to be the main purpose of why we're gathering certain resources. But yeah, there's the goals in mind are right there, if that helps. Shoot Tensatsu. Let me know if you have any more questions. I'll try to do my best to make sure you understand. Thanks. Gotcha. But yeah, terraforming is usually because I need the space to build something very particular. And then outside of that, I'm getting certain resources so that eventually we can build the endgame rocket that we want. Oh, I have to get rid of this. Feels bad. Yeah, I have to get rid of it. And that's because I'm hitting my rocket limit. Alright, so we'll speed that back up. Nice, he's growing. Sleet wheat. Wait! Oh, he can't grow yet. Oh, oof. Because this guy needs to go next. Sweep only ingredient sleet wheat. I need to move that to that tile. And then I need to start planning from that row. Yeah. Nice. And then we could go like that. And then all I have to do is make sure this gets dug up, and I should be fine. There we go. Waiting for this guy to plant. You got it, Mr. Pip. Don't die on me. You got 2 cycles to plant all this. If not, we got to send someone else. There we go. Now we're waiting for you to plant the first one, because it's going to be ready. After this, we're going to have to grow bristleberries, but I'm not too worried about that. We have the water right here, and I could heat it up with a teppidizer, so I think it's going to be fine. So I did mine out all the other plants on top of us in order to prepare for this, so I think I should be okay. There shouldn't be any other plants growing. That's too far. He got the first one. Nice. The pips are, they're struggling right now. They be struggling right now. I gotta get rid of that, and I gotta get rid of the rocket platform. Alright, someone's about to die. This guy. He needs to land. You got this, buddy. You're not gonna die, Cyberdyne. You're gonna be okay. Alright, so over here, we were mining out what's known as a battery bank area. So this basically is going to charge with the solar panels, and I need to store the power on, batteries in order to have power for the Radbolt generators. So we're going to have to build more solar panels so that they will have power, but I want to actually store some power first with the battery bank. Alright, I gotta wait for that. There we go. So that's there. Come on, man. There it is. He's actually gonna die before he finishes planting. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. He's gonna die before he finishes planting. You hate to see that kind of thing happen. got this, Mr. Pip. You're standing on the seeds. Ah, come on, man. He really is struggling. Alright, I'm just gonna move the new Pip now. Because this Pip's gonna die soon. Oh, wait! I have Slickster eggs, right? Yeah. I have Slickster eggs right here. Okay. Ooh, they're not even close to finishing incubation. I totally forgot I took this. Wait. Cancel. Oh, 89%. Okay, that's a little bit more worrying. Alright, so they're gonna move that to the dispenser bin. Dude, this Pip is struggling. It really is. I'm getting a second Pip. I think he knows he's gonna die. There we go. I think he knows he's gonna die, which is why he's not doing anything. So we should drop off the second Pip there. It would hurry this up. Okay. How is the battery bank area? Waiting for that to be built. So, jumbo batteries. We're only gonna have so many here. I could leave that. Do this. And then... yeah, that should be fine. And then we'll just have the power wire connect through the abyssalite right there. We'll get there eventually, boys. Alright, so this rocket platform is going to be... well, let me remove the ladders first. That seems to be okay. Oh, the water hasn't been released in a minute? My bad? Outside of that, I think it's pretty good. The bathroom water is something I might worry about. Oh, we got the new sleet wheat. Good stuff, good stuff. And more Sweetles. Can't complain about that. That's just gonna hurry up the berry sludge production. There is one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's far enough away. Alright, alright. And my dupes are slow. Holy heck. They're just mining one tile and then leaving. What's going on here? These dupes are lagging it. Well, it should be fine. So, the next thing I'll need is a tile here. We're going to have shipping come out here. I want to make a meter setup. This meter requires power, so we'll probably just pull it from the solar panels. This makes a lot of sense, just to have it here. And then... ah, yes. Like that. Does anyone know if you could build below this? Actually, I could just check, right? Unreachable, okay. So I do have to build this through that, which is fine. And I'll just put it here. And have that on the loader. Yeah, that should be fair. And then we just need a sweeper. I need to be able to touch the middle tile right here. This should almost never get hot, to be honest. But, you know, you never know. I also need drywall. So... these four. These four. And I'll probably put this one as well. Power goes like so. Once that's ready. And then we need water pipes, that's right. So water just needs to be constantly funneled in. And it actually doesn't matter what type of liquid I use. So we'll just have that there. I'm probably going to use my toilet water, but we'll see. Oh, achievement. What did I get? Yeah, what did I get? Slick. What? Okay. Soft launch, okay. Sweeter than honey, okay. I don't know what achievement I just got. None of those look like it was recent. Sweeter than honey we got earlier. Pulling back the veil. Oh, that's probably it. Because we explored a little bit of space by building the reactor. That's not too bad. Alright, so the sleet wheat is there. This is also planted. Alright. So, Bristleberry Farm. We have this here. Works pretty well. Can't complain. We have this setup on this side. That's not on a lot of power. What's... oh, the tepadizer is what's causing a lot of power consumption. Interesting. This is actually a heavy line, so I can't replace that. This is a great spot for bristleberries, to be honest. Alright, so... 5 to 30. That's actually really good for me. And then it's regular water. Okay, that's fine. So the water comes out at 20. That's actually great. I could use this water line already. And then I do want to relocate where my wheels are. Yeah, we'll move that up top. Alright, we're gonna remove and relocate this. Have our bristle blossoms on this room, top and bottom. Should be alright. I might want to extend this out a little bit more. Actually, why not? So we'll do it here. There we go. Alright. People of chat, thank you guys for tuning in today. Thank you guys for watching. We're not wrapping up just yet, but dude, thank you guys for coming out today and hanging out. Appreciate you guys, man. If you guys didn't know, if you guys are fans of the Oni, maybe it's, you know, you don't have enough time to watch the live streams. We have a YouTube channel, ! YouTube. If you guys are curious to see the channel, we have a lot of our VODs on there. We also have, you know, guides, tutorials, everything about the Oxygen not included, patch overviews. If you guys want to check it out, it's there waiting for you guys. If you guys don't have time to catch the live streams. So guys, just making sure you guys know about that. And of course, if you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. I am happy to help. But otherwise, guys, hope you guys are having a good days today. Hope everyone's doing well. Bam, bam, right? So, ladder here. I gotta go up to there. And we gotta mine that out. So, bam, bam. I want to see how far I could build into. Wait a second. While the rat bolt is running, I actually... Holy crap. While the generators are running, I actually don't have a way to have power on the conveyor loader. That actually doesn't work in my favor. Oh, man. I'm better off having like a separate power line that comes from like a random solar panel. Feed into that. Because I want to use the same line. It's probably okay. We risk a little bit of overload damage, but it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so this is a way for the gases to come out now. So this is buildable. Cool. So we'll have 2 tiles here made of obsidian. And then we'll have this as well. All the batteries. So we're doing this because we want a gas in here to kind of absorb some of the heat from the batteries. So if it gets put into the vacuum, it's going to get eventually sucked out. And then after everything here is built, we're going to seal this off so that none of the energy leaks out into my ambient temperature. Should be fine, should be fine. Alright, so this is ready. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Come on. Oh, it's not finished deconstructing it. Alright, Sleet Wheats. This is... nice. We get to deconstruct that. This is Planet, nice. So we'll wait for this one. And then afterwards we'll move the extras to the bottom. This is still deep freeze. It is rotting a little bit, but it's not too bad. And then the power is almost ready. Alright, so let's make the automation for this. So we need a couple things. Oops. We need a couple things that we need to sort first. So I need to take out sleet wheat grain. Is that all I need to take out? Yeah, it is. So I'm taking out sleet wheat grain, and then I'm also taking out... So all the eggs go into here. We relocate from this area to the other areas, depending on what we need. So the Sweetos leave to go back into the farm to breed. The grubs stay into the sleet wheat farm. We'll auto-wrangle that. The eggshells could stay here. And then I'm just moving out sleet wheat then. Okay, that's fine. Then I could do something like this. And then I gotta redo it so that it comes out from the top. Wait a second. I'm looking at this. This is kind of jank. Alright, let's do it the proper way then. If we were just taking this pattern. So... we would basically cut this in the middle. Have this come into here. Wait. Which direction would it go? I guess it's like this. Because of how we have to set this up. And then element sensor. What am I using? And then automation. Yeah. And then we need a rail off of that. This connects. And then this needs to go to my kitchen. Which is right here. So... this goes straight across. That's amazing, because that literally just goes straight across. That's really nice. A little bit of issue with that, but it does go into the food storage perfectly fine. Alright, now we got that. We'll take the motherboard. Easy. So we are filtering out only the sleet wheat, which is fine. I need to make this sweep only 12. And we'll start at the bottom. Come on, Mr. Pip. We just need one more. Oh my god. I'm getting flooded, guys. Don't you guys hate it? When you guys are on your friends list, and one of your friends is playing Terraria, and then every time they log in, it goes loading mod loader, loading Terraria, loading mod loader, loading Terraria. And the whole right side of your game is, you can't see it anymore. I just logged off of Steam right now. God damn it, man. I hate it when that happens. it gets, oh man, it's such a pain at that point. Alright, so we'll get to here. There it is, the final one. I can remove the fridge now. Don't have Steam friends, feel as bad, Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow. I'm out of iron ore. I'm actually out of iron ore. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna make our rust deoxidizer right now then. Holy crap. I was deoxidizing rust for the longest time for iron. And I'm finally out now. Alright, let's mine some iron then, I guess. For now. Feels bad, man, when you run out of metal. Alright, there's a little bit of iron down here. And there's some at the bottom of the map as well. Looks like I will want to make a rust deoxidizer for this, though. Alright, so we'll do it up to here. So that we can mine this out without anything falling to the bottom. I am probably okay to remove some of these ladders. All of these ladders are here to be removed. Alright, so we're going to make a rust deoxidizer setup. Oh, and then we could use the oxygen from this to pump out into the rad bolts. That's actually pretty fair. That's actually pretty fair. Alright, so the last sleet wheat is in. Let's sweep all of this. This one is in. Nice. We have one. Have that. Nice. So then this guy could start planting the bottom layer. Dude, we're almost ready. And then we need power to the shutoff. Nice. Okay, so this is mined out. We could do that now. You can't jump up. Please don't jump up. Alright. So, the rust deoxidizer setup that I should make should go here. I technically need an entrance for top and bottom. Do I really want it here? Actually, it doesn't need to be here. I should have it closer to the top, so like right here. Alright, so that means I could do this. Cut this out. And then remove all of that. Because we don't need the storage space anymore. And then we could just use this space to make our rusty oxidizer. That's probably fair. It's probably fair. Oh, I'm out of iron. Feels bad, man. Autosave lag, not like this. Alright, looks like a lot of the rail is going to have to be replaced with... Why not cobalt? Why not cobalt? Can I reach some of these? I might not be able to reach some of those. Actually, no, they're fine. Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow, how are you today, though? How's your Thursdays, man? Alright, they're planning. It's looking good. We'll start slowly moving the grubs back in. So this guy we could move out now. So this is no longer pips, but grubs, auto wrangle, and we'll go down to... There's what, 12 of them? We'll go for 6 for now. And then we'll move it back to probably over here. Alright, now that's the case. I could remove this one. Ah, I should probably fix this as well. Actually, we'll just do it like that and have tiles here. Weird setup, but I think it's fine. Waiting for the other things to build. That one's good. That one's good. Alright, so this one is off. We could wrangle this guy. This should also be off. And then we shouldn't have grubs anywhere else, right? Yeah, we shouldn't. We should be fine. Okay, so we're gonna move in the grubs into the rooms. And capture the poor critters. All the grubs from this floor died. That's interesting. Alright, so we could do that now. I also need to remove this setup. We're going to remove a lot of those setups now, finally. In case this gets too cold, we have a heater. And of course, we're going to have to expand that out later. Oh, we got the grubs here. Hell yeah. And the last one. Let's go. Okay, so we need to start removing the mealwood. That way we don't eat up all the dirt anymore. Alright, now this is ready. Let's see. So I wanted hydroponic tiles. Do I? Yeah, I should. I really should. We'll just do one entrance. Because it is a vacuum, so it's going to be not too bad. And then we can have the inside 2 layers be okay. We could have plastic ladders here. Alright, that's good. This guy is planting the last tile still. There it is. Remove the fridge. This becomes grubs. Gotta take this guy out. How did this guy fall? Oh. Wait, no, seriously, how did this guy get stuck in the door? Someone was probably moving the egg and dropped the egg inside. That's still kind of weird. And then this ladder is also kind of weird. It doesn't really line up. I should really have to go up then, huh? Alright, we'll do it. Platform from here. Looks like I'm gonna have to do it. So it's these two, these two. Alright. Somebody died, feels bad. Alright, another liquid lock. Shouldn't be too bad. So this over here is Auto Wrangle Surplus, and we're gonna pick the Morb. Morbius. Yo, where'd he go? Oh, I never found one. Okay, that's weird. It'll be a beta then. So this makes it so that every time a critter egg drops into that, and this has to be cooking ingredient sleet wheat grain, it comes out. So comes out that way. Nice. Nice. So the sleet wheat should all go into here now. Not bad, not bad. The mealwood production has gone down, which is fine. Alright, so hydroponic farms. And then it doesn't really matter. I'll just put it like, actually, because of the run, we could do it like this. Oh, how tall are bristleberries? Oh, crap. Because I want to put a sweeper inside. I might have some here. Oh, I do. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's only 2 tiles tall. Nice. So I can put a sweeper inside. Good stuff, good stuff. How goes the build? What's going on, Slayer? Making progress, making progress. As long as we're making progress is all that matters, right? Oh, I can't hit the other one. Feels bad. Not actually aligned. What are you making now? I'm making berry sludge, if you know what that is. So we are making our sleet wheat farm, and then we're going to grow some bristleberries right here for some space food. We kind of have a reactor, but not charging the rat bolts yet. And then we'll be able to start doing the exploration of space. Got our arbor trees running. Got our ethanol running. Got our O2 factory right here with the oxygen on the sublimination station. My bad. Farming nosh beans, fun. Oh man, are you making the new curry recipe, dude? Are you making the new curry recipe? I could see that being a thing. So we have too much pickled meal ice. Oh, am I not storing grub fruit? I am. Okay, that's fine. Paku fillet is not being stored. Oh, I hope that doesn't rot. And then sweet wheat grain needs to be stored now. Wait, no, I gotta uncheck that. Because we're not done planting yet. How you doing, Slayer? How's your Thursday so far? How's your week been? Hopefully you've been having a better week than me, as I was having internet issues. But, yo man, you never know. But what's good, dude? How are you doing today? Nice. Nice. So the bristleberries could all go together. Into this line. Okay. Ah, we should just have it go straight up for efficiency. I'm running my glitch run still, so I'm trying to dupe ethanol, which apparently works so. Said I might as well do something with it. Other than that, that's good. Hey, yo, man. I see you over using the dupe strats. Dupe strats totally not too OP. Dupe strats totally not OP. I see you over there. Alright, afterwards, I have to chill out the area, which shouldn't be too bad. I could take some of this and overflow the polluted water into the area, and then have it loop. That's actually not too bad. At the same time, this is going to be a controlled temperature environment, so I'm really not too worried about it. If I just have a little bit of ice. Oh, I've been spilling oil wrong. My bad. Yeah, I need to get oil on that tile now, and we'll be done. Alright, alright. Jelly of your cool slush. Both of my cool geysers have a massive cold biome. Hey, I have that too. My massive cold biome. My cool slush that I actually broke open the cold biome of. And then my other cool slush. It'd be like that sometimes. Oh, what's that, Slayer? I didn't hear about that. What is that? That's the when the internet went out and all the banks couldn't do anything. Mine's smack dab in the middle. Oh, that's tough, man. You have to pipe it somewhere else to hold it. Technically, you could just hold it inside. Right? That's what I'm doing. I'm just holding it inside, man. I don't give a damn. Wait, I'm not familiar with what's that, Mr. Slayer? Rogers Crash? What is that? I'm actually not Canadian, so I actually wouldn't really be in the know. Oh, yeah. I read about that. I didn't know that was Rogers. I just heard that Canada had their internet cut for like the day or something. And it's like ATMs and banks were working well as well or something like that. It was kind of a weird thing. You have to pipe it somewhere else if you want a waterfall story. Feels bad, man. Tried it on your cool salt geyser, but it kept freezing. Wait, what was freezing though? I mean, you would have to pipe it out somewhere else in order to sieve it. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, you would always have to do that, right? Oh, only Rogers. I'm with Bellswamp. Fine, lol. Oh, damn. How big is Rogers? Like, if you... Oh, the pip died. Aw, come on. The pip died? The pip died. Alright, we need a new pip, boys. My pip's dying. We gotta bring one of them back. That's a reputation hit, 100%. I can imagine everyone just switching out, man, at that point. It's enough of a reason, to be honest. How big is Rogers, though? In terms of, like, percentage of Canada covered? Okay, so this is ready. Okay, so we just need to have this extend out. Not too bad. You killed them. I didn't kill nobody. Nah. What do you mean? Mr. X Chuo? Nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. This is livable, dude. It's only minus 14. It's only minus 14. That's shorts weather right there, man. You wear some shorts and a t-shirt. The amount of water at the geyser base between activations kept freezing. What the heck? Feels weird, man. The issue in the US is that there are a lot of other companies, coverages in a lot of places, so you don't really have a choice. Yeah, we don't have a choice. A lot of the internet companies, it's like a controlled monopoly. Hey, you get those states, I get these states. Or that region, I get this region. I hate to say it, but like a lot of the time that's how it is. There's a lot of coverage for like a company like Comcast, where it's like because there's no one else, you're kind of just like, well, I guess I have Comcast. And that's a tough time, man. Realistically, that's a tough time. When you have to just live with Comcast, man. Alright, so I am going to get rid of that. I need to build my new Rusty Oxidizer soon. Alright, we'll try to do it here. This is probably enough space for one. I'll try to put two, though. In Canada, Bell and Rogers are nationwide, and there are other small providers, but Rogers and Bell quality is better than most. Ah, dude, that means everyone's moving to Bell then, huh? Feels bad. You hate to see it happen. You really do. But it really do be like that sometimes. Hey, Leniscus joins the Duke colony. I'm very sorry, man. You cannot join our current colony. Everyone's taken. And there's actually a line of people already. So, Leniscus, we're going to have to give you a refund for that. Yeah, no incentive, improved service feels bad. That's why you need competition. I'm working with companies that operate globally, and whenever we have that issue, I transfer to the Starlink. Dude, I hear Starlink has been one of the better projects. Even though because of the ties. I've heard it's pretty good though, the Starlink. Heard it's been pretty legit. What spec? Dr. Duckling? Here's my specs. Oh shit, wrong command. Hope that helps. Thank you, Ace Count. So, I'm overclocking. I'm overclocking. You gotta understand that. I'm overclocking. So that is I think it's a 4-3 standard, like out of the box. But because I can overclock it, I push it. But yeah, that's because I can though with my operating rig. But yeah, I could see how that is kind of like, oh damn. You gotta understand that overclock is not for everyone, also not for regular users, that's for sure. Yeah, you gotta like have a good understanding. Yes, it also wears down the components faster than normal if you don't have adequate cooling. And at the same time, even with adequate cooling, it still wears and tears it down faster than normal. It's just that the cooling reduces the heat damage, which is one of the big factors for how that basically hurts you. 6? Can I do that here? 7. That's close. I might have to do it like that. Yeah. Well, I feel like a lot of the times it's just the technology usually gets ahead sometimes, and I feel like that's a problem. It's like when, do you guys remember when the 2080s came out for the very first time? And then people that got it would have video card issues because the 2080 was so new that the computers weren't able to actually read it. Base 3.7 to 5.2, that's insane. So I have an AIO cooling loop. And basically what you want to do when you're overclocking a PC is you have to play around in the BIOS how to basically balance out your temperatures. So you need to have A, good airflow, B, directional airflow that works with your setup. So one of the biggest problems people don't understand is, oh yeah, I have AIO. That's 5.2 across all cores, and I've already did a stress test. And no blue screen, no problems. So I'm good. Basically, the problem you run into is that a lot of people have their tower. They don't understand that they need to have directional flow. Meaning that if you go this way, you need to go this way. And that if you go up, you need to go up from the bottom as well. And you need to have this. I went through 2. And that's because I undervolted. And then after I fixed that, I had no problems. Five to all cores. It's really, if you're experienced with it, it's a pretty easy process. Easy mode 5 gigahertz, 8600K. That was blessed with good silicon. I see you over there. But yeah, usually what you need to look into is good airflow, and then you need a duster computer, and then you need to have usually a liquid cooling loop. I have a all-in-one Corsair liquid cooling system, and it works pretty well. I also have some extra fans inside, and I control the fans with MSI Afterburner. So I'm able to have the fans running closer to max speed constantly if I really want to, so that it increases how much air it pushes in and out. So a lot of that helps. Yeah, most of them are great. 8th gens were good silicone all around, I feel like. Dude, man. Not gonna lie, man. It's, I gotta thank Tom's Hardware. I followed Tom's Hardware for like everything for my cooling stuff. It worked out pretty well. Thank you for the follow, Dirty Cheese. I see you over there. I feel bad for Hamster Daily, and he keeps the fans running on my toaster. Dude, have you guys seen the video? Oh my god. Slime box do not off-gas if they're not dug out. So this is not going to off-gas right here. None of this will. Have you guys seen the video? They took a professional marathon biker and they had him run on a hamster wheel. Not a hamster wheel, on a bike. Like one of the bikes you see at the gym. That bike's in place. And they connected the rotational... the energy he gets from rotating the wheels into a battery, and it would power directly into a toaster. So his goal was to run at such a high enough RPM so that he generates enough power for the toaster to toast a piece of bread. And dude, You look at the guy, dude. You would think immediately he's on steroids, cause his thighs, dude, were mad thick, dude. Mad thick. They were like tree trunks, man. And dude, no spoilers, but dude, oh my god, it was gross. I saw that Dr. Ducker knows what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what he was. He was some sort of European, but his legs were like he must squat 1,000 pounds, man. Like, sometimes you watch strongman, even they don't have thighs that big. Even they don't have thighs that big, man, on the strongman competitions. It's insane. All sprinter bikers are like that. Oh, so he was a sprinter. Okay. They're all disproportional. Women too. Dude, yeah, dude. Dude. Dr. Duckling, could you link him the video? Because I don't want to look it up right now while streaming. But if you don't, I could look it up and send it to you on Discord XCage after I'm done streaming. But that's a good video, man. And the funny part is that you see him struggle. Because at a certain point, they're like, okay, they're telling him how much time he has left. And then at some point, I think the bike inclines. Oh my god. It was gross, dude. But it was also impressive. Is that it? Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. Olympic cyclist versus a toaster. Can he power it? Dude, you see the legs on that guy, man? Oh, God. It's insane. Like, it's like when you go to Popeyes and you get some drumsticks. It's actually like that proportional. Where the bone is, it's like super thin. But the drumstick part with the meat, oh, God. He's not a real cyclist. Yeah, he's one of those, you know, does it for the Olympics. Well, so what makes him a real cyclist? Too big upper body, which means he has a lot of extra weight. It would hinder him. Okay. Doesn't that also help, though, if he's actually leading? Because everyone else around him is going to have a lot easier time following if they start doing a train. Just saying. If he's leading the train and he's fast, everyone else behind him is going to have no drag, right? I'm just saying. Isn't that how that works? Are those that bike in circles? What if you had... What's that called? When you have like a... like, you have uphill, you have long, straight sprinting spots, and then you have, like, you know, a normal kind of like, you know, with curves everywhere kind of a track. What do you call it when you do a combination of those as a team in biking? Is there a term for that? Is there a term for that? What's that called? I've seen that before. The serpentine? 43,000 Roberts to power an airplane? What is a Robert? And they do it in turns, but don't they all ride together, so to speak? Oh! That was the name of the cyclist. So they basically reduce drag in turns when they go uphill. Yeah. But like, if he's going straight sprinting and his team is following him and he's that big, isn't it easier for his teammates to kind of just like, you know, cruise? Isn't that a thing? Isn't that a thing? Am I crazy? Am I thinking about something else? Alright, so I'm out of oil, huh? I'll probably have to just do this for the first time. Nice. Technically it is, but I assume he can't keep up with real sprint cyclists. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe there's a strategy to his signs. When you go uphill, it's not as much drag as when you're going downhill or flat. I could see that. I could see that. But aren't uphill runners usually more toned? I'm saying, man, that guy looked like maybe he took too many steroids. I hate to say that, man, but maybe he did. Maybe he took too many steroids, man. The band looks huge. Alright, we're gonna have another Sweetle room because we have too many Sweetles, not enough Grubs. And then we could sweep up this room. He definitely has some treat. Dude, those were thick, man. Those were thick. Like, he was not messing around, man. Alright, so that's good. We take this, copy, pastes, copy, pastes. Alright, so we want to wrangle some Sweetles. Up top as well. So that should be 7 of them, which should be enough. So I don't watch cycling in the Olympics. What categories are there? Have you seen the video of the guy doing competitions? Pretty crazy. No, I don't. Half Thor Jornson? Is he worthy? Does he have a hammer? Is he only just half a Thor? How does that work? Oh, that's the mountain? Is that him? That's his real name? Oh, shit. I haven't, actually. I have not. Does he do strongman competitions? I didn't know. I just thought he was just some random, really big buff dude. He does. Is he a champion? Strongman champion? Because I've seen some of those, man. Oh, man. There's one where they do the hammer hold. They call it Thor's hammer. And it's like a... I don't even know how heavy the hammer is. But you have to hold up the hammer with both hands. And you can't have your arms drop below your shoulders. Or something like that. It's pretty impressive. I've seen that one only. Of all the strongman competitions, I think the hammer hold, I don't know what it is properly called, is the one I've seen. Alright, so I do need to mine that in. Alright, so the rusty oxidizer design should be exactly the same as this. So I should be able to go airflow, airflow, and then I'll cap that. And then we'll have that sink down 2 tiles. And then that's a solid, and then airflow, airflow, 2 tiles. And we gotta cap that. And then with the design, I have to put the ladders up top. He lifts the rocks the size of a beach ball. Oh man, the river rocks, man. That's insane. Polluted oxygen randomly in here. That's not a good sign. Alright, so we're gonna have to vacuum this, which shouldn't be too bad. Just gonna pump it up with a pump. Don't want to waste too much time on this. Alright. Oh, we filled it up all the way. Oh my god. I put too much oil in here. You know what? It doesn't matter. Messed up, man, every time. We're out of... We have 96 seeds. Is it just low priority? Are we actually out of grapefruit seeds? No, we have 90 seeds. Where are the seeds?